Not much room to maneuver in here. It's kind of tight. That should be enough to get it out of here. Now there's plenty of room on this side. Okay, check the tires, kick the lights, everything's looking all right. I'm gonna pull this forward so that I can raise up the landing gear. Then I'll pull it over there to sweep as it needs to be swept out. Good day, greetings, and welcome to Monday, May the 5th, 2025. Where would we be without modern technology except better off? Right? Alright, it's 20 after 6 in the AM. I got my empty trailer. I'm rolling over to Camillus, New York, picking up a load that I'm taking down to HQ. I got some mud splatter on my glasses. Love playing in the mud, but not when I'm working. Anyway, I've got the new camera, the new DJI camera, up, running, and activated. I, however, do not have it with me today. I still got to figure it out. In order to activate that camera, you have to scan a QR code, which you have to do for a lot of things nowadays. Just scan the code. Just scan the code. I'm so over scanning things and apps and cell phones, and I'm over it. So the phone I have, you can scan QR codes, no problem. Go to scan the code, my phone won't read it. So I had to find a QR reader that would read the code, and I went through a couple of them before I found one that would read the code so I could activate the phone. And then once you get the phone, it goes through this whole tutorial thing, video thing, and I didn't really, at this point I was a little frustrated and a little flustered over the QR code deal that I was like, I'll do this later. So last night I got a couple clips filmed with the camera and went to hook it up to my computer to see if I could download them to edit or whatever. And nice and smooth in here. Computer won't recognize it. So, as of right now, the new camera is still on hold. How's your day going? Weekend was pretty decent. It was nice and quiet. Yesterday I did my shopping and my laundry and that kind of stuff. And then Saturday, I really didn't do a lot. Just kind of hung around the apartment. I'm going to be booking some studio time. I plan on recording a solo acoustic album. So I worked on the songs that I'm going to be doing for that on Saturday. Just trying to get things straightened out, squared out, make sure everything's the way I want it before I record it. And now it's Monday morning and here I am. Ta-da! Making it happen. It's like driving over a washboard in here. I'm doing 4 miles an hour. Sometimes you gotta do some temporary patchwork to go down the road. Out here in Camillus, New York, taking care of the old drop and hook blues. I'll post some pictures of before and after of that. Dropped my empty trailer, got a loaded trailer. It's going to Lewistown, Pennsylvania, taking it down to HQ, which I think I just said. Sometimes I repeat myself, but that's okay. I'm getting older, these things happen. It's time to roll out. it's 62 degrees Fahrenheit. Down here in Mountaintop, Pennsylvania, picking up a load that's going back to Syracuse. The loaded trailer that I picked up in Camillus, I took down to HQ. They patched up the corner of the trailer with some better tape. It's like this foil tape that they put on there. They heat it up with a torch and it shrinks right up to the trailer nice and tight. And so that was repaired a little bit better than the Gorilla tape that I used. Then I bobtailed down here to Mountaintop, Pennsylvania. Sat in some construction for about 40 minutes. That was a good time as always. Now it's time to head back to Syracuse. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. It's been raining on and off all day. Well, brakes work, trailer's still there. That's always a good thing. I just got to check out with the guard here, and I'll be on my way.
Quarter mile to the end of the street, then turn left.
Who woke you up? Ag. And cut. Ooh-wee. There's a $12 day. Yeah, that's about right. 12-hour day in the books. Back here in the yard in Syracuse. Dropped my loaded trailer. Topped off the fuel tanks. Hooked up to an empty trailer for tomorrow. I've got that Macedon to Muncie run tomorrow. It's 10 after 5 right now. 17:10 is what I was going to say, and I changed it last second. And I have just enough time to go home, get a bite to eat, take a nap, and come back here and do this again tomorrow. So I'm not sure how much I'm going to get to do with the new camera when I get home, or this week. Could possibly be next week. I know for some the anticipation is just killing you. It's like that old Heinz ketchup commercial. Anticipation. Anticipation, it's making me wait. Good day, greetings, and welcome to Tuesday, May the 6th, 2025. It is currently 5:53 in the AM. It is currently 59 degrees Fahrenheit. It's a nice spring morning. I am out here in Macedon, New York, picking up a load that is going to Muncie, Pennsylvania. And even though I've backed in here many times without any problems, any holdups, today I made it look a little bit like amateur hour. I set up like I normally do, but I don't know if I oversteered a little bit or something, but I had to pull back out, resituate myself, and do it again. These things happen. Yeah, I've been doing this for like 23 years now, and some days are really good, and then other days it looks like it was the first time I've ever done this. So we all have these moments. Well, it's 6 a.m. Got the red light. Means they're going to start loading. Doesn't take long to get loaded here. They're pretty quick. Pretty good, pretty efficient. They have a really good crew here. Alright, got the green. It is 6:14. I need these. I need these. It is 25 after 6 in the AM. Paperwork's done. Computer work is done. Trailer is sealed. Load is secured. Ready to roll out fast and to the left. Down to the hills of Pennsylvania and Muncie, Pennsylvania. Mr. Sunshine starting to peek through the clouds. It's going to be a good day. And just like that, it's 10:38 in the AM. Down here in Muncie, Pennsylvania. Arrived here at 9:58. There was a little bit of a line. Took a half an hour to get through the line by the time they checked the other trailers in and everything. back in getting unloaded, and then I will find out where I'm off to next. Feels a little humid, a little sticky out there today, but that's okay. Beats rain and snow. Let's see what we got for temperature down here. I forgot to check the Bulldog before I shut it off. Oh, it says 63 degrees. Nice. Okay, it is 11:05 in the AM. Empty out here and checked out in Muncie, Pennsylvania. On my way to Lock Haven, Pennsylvania. Picking up a load that is going to Kingston, New York, which I will take to HQ. Nice and smooth. It's going to tell me to go right, but I'm going left.
Brady Drive.
Okay, it is 12:17 in the afternoon. Out here in Lock Haven, Pennsylvania. Taking care of the old drop and hook blues. Oh, I gotta change this. Nah, we don't. Never mind. Just got to check out with the guard, get my paperwork, do some computer work, and make like a sheep herd and get the flock out of here, taking this load out to HQ. At least that's the plan for now. Subject to change. One thing that is consistent in this job is that there's no consistency, that things always change. I keep getting an odor of coolant from the Bulldog here. But all my fluids are good. I don't see anything leaking. I'm still getting that scent of coolant. That sounds awesome. Whew. Hello.
How are you?
Doing all right.
Kingston, New York?
Yep.
Have a good day, sir.
All right. Thank you. You too. Whoop. All right. Yep. I got it.
In 1/4 mile, turn left on US 220 South. Turn left on US 220 South.
Welcome to the Toby Honda Free Truck Wash down here in Toby Honda, Pennsylvania. Good times. Oh, and cut. Well, with the exception of the reefer that's a couple spots over, that was a pretty cool sound. Nice and peaceful here. I am drying out. Just to catch you up to date here. Went to HQ, dropped loaded trailer, grabbed an empty trailer, went down to Tobyhanna, Pennsylvania, picked up my load for tomorrow. Ran out of time here in Gibson, Pennsylvania at the Flying J. That's what's going on. Taking my 10-hour break here. It's 5 of 6 in the evening right now. I shut down about 10 minutes ago so I can fire back up at 3:45 in the AM. Going up to Potsdam. Paperwork says I got to be there at 11 AM. The little e-log box over here says 9 AM. Payroll envelope says 9 AM. But they like to make sure that we're there early. Yep. So I'm going to catch up my paperwork here. And then I'm going to go inside and probably get some Denny's. I don't know. There's a Burger King over there. There's a McDonald's within walking distance. But there's a Denny's. Oh, for what it's worth, alarm clocks should be banned. Ooh. Looks a little foggy this morning. Yeah, ooh, pothole. Don't want to get lost in there. So good day, greetings, and welcome to Wednesday, May the 7th. (2025). Out here at the Pilot, Gibson, Pennsylvania. Exit 219, Interstate 81. If you've been through here, you know where it is. You know where it's at. Just took care of some business, got some junk food for the day. Walking back to the truck. It's a great day to be alive. Life ain't perfect, but life is good. Maybe someday I'll do this and be able to hold the camera somewhat steady. So in the previous clip, I called this the Pilot. It's actually a Flying J. But you know, they're owned by the same company, so Pilot, Flying J, Fly It J, Pilot, Flying Hook, whatever. It's all the same. I have a friend who would really like you. It's 6 in the AM. Out here in the yard in Syracuse. Swinging through here to top off my fuel tanks. stretch out the legs for a few minutes. Had a funny thought of maybe parking the truck in the trailer and calling in, tell them that I had a sniffle and enjoying the rest of the day. But if you don't work, you don't get paid, and I can't really afford that right now. Nice. 97 gallons. Bulldog's a little thirsty. 97 gallons. The Bulldog here has a 225 gallon capacity. The driver's side has a tank that holds 125 gallons. While the passenger side holds 100 gallons. I can math today. Well, I took out the papers, I took out the trash. That sounds like a song, doesn't it? I think I've heard that somewhere before. Topped off my fuel tanks, checked the caps not once but twice, because that's what I do. ADD, short-term memory, it's a beautiful thing. All right, it's time to get back on the road, rolling north up to Potsdam. Yakety yak. Nice and smooth around here. Some days it's a lot of fun getting out of this yard. And it's starting to rain once again. Got some flooding going on around home from what I've seen on the social networks. Yeah, I got some flooding going on across the street over there. Might be time to build an ark. Wouldn't be a bad idea. Unless you can swim or tread water for a long period of time. Yeah, I think that chalk there has seen better days. Good day and greetings from Potsdam, New York. 10 after 9, up here in Potsdam. Backed in. There goes the dock door. Getting ready to get unloaded. They have 73 pieces. So it shouldn't take too long. They're pretty quick here. They got a pretty good crew here. Most of the places I go to have a pretty good crew. There's only a couple places that I've been that the crew isn't really that great, but for the most part, most of the people that unload the trailers of where I go to are pretty good. They're pretty good at what they do. Sounds like the Bulldog. No boom. I thought there'd be a boom when the dock plate went in. It got put down very gently. I have a splinter in my palm right here. I don't have any tweezers with me, and it's bugging me. Okay, it's 5 after 10 in the a.m. Unloaded up here in Potsdam. Taking my empty trailer back to the yard in Syracuse. I was asked if I could pick up a load out in Sharon Springs, which according to the planner's PC is 290 miles from Potsdam. Now I've done this run enough to know that it takes a little over 2.5 hours to get from Potsdam back to Syracuse, and it takes roughly around 2 hours to get from Syracuse out to Sharon Springs. I've done this enough, I know how long it takes. And that doesn't include construction and getting held up for Amish buggies and that kind of deal. I currently have 6.5 driving hours. So the 2.5 back to Syracuse plus the 2 to Sharon Springs would be 4.5, and then 2 hours to go back from Sharon Springs back to Syracuse would be 6.5 hours. So I said that I could do it, but it would be close. So if I couldn't make it, I would get close, but I would end up staying out close to Syracuse. Well, apparently that might interfere with tomorrow's plans. So instead of taking a chance, this truck going into fourth, from 4th to 5th is crazy. Anyway, so instead of taking a chance, we're going to play it safe and just take the empty trailer back to the yard in Syracuse, I guess. So today could be a short day, or it could be a nonsense day, or I don't know. We got a light mist going on. According to the Bulldog, it's 60 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm going back to Syracuse. Nice and smooth. 1, 2, 3, 4, and cut. Nice. Outstanding. Beautiful even. It's 10 after 1 in the afternoon. Back here in the yard in Syracuse. Dropped my empty trailer, topped off my fuel tanks, took care of my paperwork, and all that fun stuff. Gonna call it a day, short day. Got, let's see here, 9 hours and 25 minutes for today, which gives me a grand total of 35 minutes and 25 minutes today. 35 hours, 25 minutes. That's what I said, right? Close enough. Yeah, I'm going to go home and enjoy my afternoon. Maybe put out some applications. Maybe I'll become a male escort for ladies in their 70s. Could happen. They seem to like me. It is Saturday, May the 10th, 2025. It is currently 8 after midnight. Wrapping up my 10-hour break out here at the Clifton Springs Travel Plaza, I-90 eastbound. All I gotta do is go back to the yard in Syracuse and drop my trailer. I haven't pressed record over the past couple days, just to catch you up with the story here. Thursday, I took a load out to Niagara Falls, got unloaded out there, went and picked a load up in Canandaigua, New York, which I took out to our yard out in the Buffalo area, dropped that, picked up an empty trailer, picked up a load out in Buffalo, ended up taking my break out there at the Pembroke Service Plaza, took that load that I picked up in Buffalo down to HQ, dropped that, picked up a load that went out to Springville, New York yesterday, and then once I got done with that, started heading back to Syracuse, and I ran out of time here at Clifton Springs Service Plaza. Yesterday I drove 637.9 miles in 10 hours and 58 minutes. Not a bad mileage today, so I was getting paid by the mile, but I'm paid by the hour. Right now, I'm just waiting for the old squawk box over here to hit 12:15 a.m. I'm going to do a quick walk around, check the tires, kick the lights, roll back to the Syracuse, and wrap up this work week, wrap up this video. And cut. It's 1:55 in the AM. I got 64 hours and 25 minutes for the week. I'm going to go home, enjoy what is left of the weekend, and not think about this until Monday morning when I come back. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. Until next time, hasta la pasta and adios. Cheers. Just a random thought. You ever listen to a radio station for years, like 10, 20 years? You like their music, you like their format, you like all the on-air personalities, and it just kind of becomes a part of your life, your daily routine and everything. And then you wake up on a Monday morning and the comfort that you had with those on-air personalities and that station and the format is all changed without any notice, without any warning. It's an all-new crew, all-new format, probably some pop country or overplayed, formulated music to generate ads and money because everything is a business. You ever have that happen to you? These things happen. Life goes on.